G'day team, it's Chris speaking. Welcome or welcome back. Let's crack into 2021 with a transgender resource which you can all access right now on YouTube. Her name is Dr. Z. She is a clinical psychologist with a PhD who specializes in transgender healthcare. Now, I came across her videos just scrolling through other trans YouTubers and her name popped up. She's only been on YouTube for about a year now, but the content that she creates is she deep dives into a lot of things that a psychologist is going to ask you and talk to you about while you're going through a medical transition or even before medical transition. She goes into social transition. She goes into why you feel certain ways between certain ages and basically gives you an understanding of how your brain works while you're going through what you're going through. When I came across her channel, I was well into a medical transition, and by well in, I think I was about a year on hormones. I was 2 months post-op top surgery, and I stumbled across her stuff, and I still found so much value in what she was saying. Now, she does basically talk to you about how your brain operates around certain topics, particular patterns that she's found with transgender people. She is both binary and non-binary transgender specialised, and basically anyone under the umbrella term. You're not separate categories, we're all transgender people. And she talks about the differences between gender non-conformity. She gives you scientific explanations about the difference of dysphoria and dysmorphia, which I think is still something that people get quite hung up on, those definitions. I know I've had friends talk to me about body dysmorphia, which isn't the correct term from what I was suffering, but I understand where they're coming from, and I think that there is still a line there that needs to be broken. So I'm going to show you her channel. I haven't taken any of her videos just for copyright laws, but when I show you the channel, you will see that I have watched quite a few of them. I basically binged watched a whole lot when I first found her channel, and then I've rewatched some for this, just to make sure that it was a really good resource that I was giving to you guys and not just someone that I'd found that I liked. So I went back and I watched the videos again, and I still think that it is an amazing resource, particularly for people who are questioning or who are freaking out about transition, and she explains why we freak out, when we freak out, moments of plateau. But I'm going to show you, and I'm going to talk to you about it when I show you certain videos or thumbnails, I guess, for copyright. Alright, here we are at Dr. Z's channel. You can see she's a clinical psychologist specializing in transgender care. She is US based in California and Florida, and she offers online therapy to people that reside there. And I think she also does free letters of recommendation to surgeons and hormones. So if you are in the US, particularly in Florida or Canada, and you have stumbled across this channel, go check Dr. Z out. I think she would be an amazing therapist to have. She certainly helped me, even though I'm all the way in Australia. So here are the videos that I've watched from her. Obviously not all on this channel. You can see the ones where you've got red underneath, which is stuff that I've watched. And I only found her a couple of months ago. I thought I found her well before that, but I did not. When I was looking through her channel, and I'll show you basically how many videos she's got out, fairly consistent, has been doing this for about a year, and goes into detail with a lot of stuff. Now, I found her only a couple of months ago, and I've had a really good experience with this channel. Even stuff that I went through before I started medically transitioning, I had reaffirmed for me by this doctor, which is amazing. The first one I actually watched was Fear of Exploring Your Gender, which is this one, and I'm going to link it down below, followed by Lack of Genital Dysphoria Explained, and I'm going to put that one down below as well for you. Both of these videos made me really think about stuff that I had gone through, things that I still go through to this day. And she actually put a video out yesterday, so it'll be a couple of weeks when you guys see this one, but the video that she put out today was amazing and really affirmed some stuff for me, and that was phases of denial and reality when you begin transition. In this video, she goes in and it talks about when you're really, really happy and you're really excited about things in transition, and then you have these holy shit, am I doing the right thing moments, and those cycles that happen. It certainly happened for me when I was going through the stage of getting on hormones. I got really excited, I got really scared. If you haven't seen my From Fear to Excitement video when I talk about hormones, I'll pop that on the screen, and it really, really affirmed those feelings for me, and that what I was going through is something that a lot of transgender people go through as well. It's not just me. I also had a look at this one, why it is important to integrate your past and present self. This is something I really, really struggled with when I came out at 26, and I basically wanted to shove my childhood in a box because I was looking at it through a different lens. I was seeing it, and I was realizing those gender dysphoria moments that I had that I did not realize what they were. But that's another video on my own channel. We're talking about Dr. Z right now. As you can see, there is a lot of content on this page. I really, really highly recommend going and having a look and seeing if there is something that helps you. Everyone is different in their transition. There are different things we're all going to be interested in, and she really, really does go through a lot. I watched this one, Why Did I Experience Doubt About My Gender over the age of 18. Now, she does work with adults predominantly, so I am sorry for any youngins that are watching the channel. She does like to work with the over 18s. That doesn't mean that you can't find something in this channel. Definitely give her a subscribe, give her a like, and I find it really, really helpful. Okay guys, that was Dr. Z. I really, really appreciate that there is a clinical psychologist putting this content, educated, academic, medical content, up on YouTube, where you and I can go and look and get that medical perspective on what we're going through. I think it helped me a lot, even though when I stumbled across her channel, I'd gone through a lot of these things. But it hit home that I'd gone through a lot of these things and I wasn't alone. A lot of the time we do feel so alone, which is part of the reason why I started this channel, was to tell people that you're not alone, you're valid, and the feelings that you're having are totally normal. But now you can get it from a doctor. So I'm going to link her channel down below, as well as 3 or 4 videos that I think are outstanding in terms of the content that she's putting out there. Stuff that's really helped me, and maybe you'll get a kick out of it too. And by kick, I mean something out of it, not necessarily like because some of those videos are pretty confronting. Anyway, that's it from me. If you like the content and want me to find more trans resources to share with you all, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. My face is somewhere on the screen, and I'll catch you next time. Okay, bye.